The Fox and the Enchanted Bell. In a quiet village, a legend spoke of an enchanted bell deep within the whispering woods. It was said to grant the heart's greatest desire, but only to the worthy. Nina, a clever fox, heard the tale and resolved to seek the bell. With determination in her heart, she bounded into the dense forest at dawn. The path immediately grew denser, the trees twisted like gnarled, reaching fingers. Suddenly, a cold, smooth voice echoed from the surrounding darkness. "Who dares seek the bell hidden here?" "I am Nina, here to claim my heart's desire." "Then face the first trial. Solve my riddle to proceed." Riddle. I'm not alive, yet I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. Water kills me. What am I? Nina tilted her head, her sharp mind working quickly through the possibilities. You are fire, the voice of consuming light. The mist dissolved with a low chuckle of acknowledgement. Correct. Proceed, but beware, the path grows significantly harder now. As Nina ventured on, the terrain grew treacherous. A wide, fast-flowing river suddenly cut across her determined journey. On the riverbank sat a grumpy badger, waiting for travelers. He demanded an answer to his own cryptic question if she wished to pass. Why does the river sing this constant, loud song? Nina paused, closing her eyes to truly listen to the water's rhythm. She reflected on the constant, unstoppable nature of the moving current. She replied, "The river sings because it moves. Its voice is the joy of life flowing onward." The badger grunted, clearly impressed by the fox's insight. "Well said, fox. You may now cross the water safely." Nina leapt swiftly across the newly formed stone bridge. The dense, menacing forest seemed to recede behind her. She ventured forward until she reached a hidden clearing. There, hanging from the branches of an ancient, massive tree, was the legendary Enchanted Bell. As she moved closer to claim her prize, the final unexpected trial manifested. A shadowy figure flickered into existence, perfectly mirroring her form. The shadow hissed, its eyes glowing with an intense, malevolent red light. It challenged her, "You must defeat me to pass this final threshold." Nina circled her opponent, noticing it perfectly mirrored every subtle movement. She suddenly stopped moving, a knowing smile replacing her wary expression. She declared calmly, "I cannot fight you. You are a part of me. To harm you would be to inflict harm upon myself, which is the true folly." The shadow spoke in a familiar, scornful tone, questioning Nina's worthiness. It pointed out every fear, every doubt Nina had ever hidden away. Instead of fighting, Nina took a deep breath and accepted every harsh truth. As she accepted herself, the shadow began to fray and lose its menacing form. With the final trial overcome, Nina walked calmly to the ancient tree and reached for the bell. Her greatest desire, wisdom to protect her village, was granted. The shadow figure instantly froze mid-motion, its red eyes flickering. Then, with a final shudder, the shadow dissolved entirely into a rush of warm, gentle light. The enchanted bell chimed with a soft, clear, affirming tone. The previously cold voice whispered, "You have proven your worth, seeker." It then posed the final question, "What is your heart's greatest desire now?" And Nina paused, thinking not of riches, but of home and purpose. The journey was over, and Nina returned home, transformed by the bell's magic. She did not bring back gold, but a far greater treasure, the gift of clear wisdom. She spoke, and her voice carried the weight of understanding and insight. She had become the village's storyteller, sharing wisdom that would guide them all. She thought of her village, her friends, and the tales that brought her this far. She declared, "I wish for wisdom to guide my kind and make our world brighter." The bell immediately responded with an intense, powerful surge of light. A visible rush of pure knowledge flowed directly into Nina's mind. The forest seemed to hum in response to the fulfilling of the ancient magic. The trial was complete. The true reward was internal and far greater than gold. Nina turned and left the enchanted clearing, carrying her new treasure. The journey back seemed easier now, guided by an internal clarity. She arrived back in the village, no longer just a clever fox. She became a storyteller whose tales inspired everyone to seek their own grand adventures. Her stories emphasized courage, wit, and the power of facing inner trials. The village world was visibly brighter because of the wisdom she brought back. Deep in the woods, the enchanted bell remained hanging from the ancient tree. It now rang faintly, an almost imperceptible, gentle sound carried on the breeze. It waited patiently for the next seeker, with a true desire in their heart. The legend continues, echoing through the trees year after year. Only those brave enough to face themselves and their obstacles can hear the call. Will you be the next to answer the call of the enchanted bell? The adventure awaits.